Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me this week. In fact, this is my first video for 2023, so Happy New Year everyone. And I thought that I would use this first video this year to share some of my professional goals and reflections for the year. So if you're interested in hearing about my goals for the year, then please keep on watching. I thought that my first video for 2023 could document some of the goals that I have. And every year I like to choose a keyword that forms the theme for the year. And this year, my keyword is health. And there's a reason why I've chosen health. Last year, as we know, there was very poor health, and we were still experiencing the tragedies of the pandemic. And I feel that 2023 really will be, I hope, a year of healing and the world moving from the pandemic and healing and restoring and not really going back to normality, but learning from the experience and appreciating things like well-being. So my word this year is health. And that's because last year I actually suffered from very bad health. I was on the road for a couple of months in Europe and Central Asia. And the last 2 weeks, I injured my spine and basically had to have assisted travel in a wheelchair for the last 2 weeks. And it was quite debilitating pain. Now, the reason why I shared this story is because I don't want anyone else to ever experience that debilitating pain. And how can we avoid injuries or chronic illnesses? I think by really trying to be mindful about our lifestyle and about movement, whether it's gentle walking, a hike, ensuring that we always do weight-bearing exercises. You don't have to go to the gym and lift weights, but make sure that you're always trying to move by getting up off the floor and getting down on the floor, or bending over, crouching, just functionally being strong and using your weight to strengthen your structure. So because of that experience last year, I take that as a huge lesson for me to be able to concentrate on my health. So I try to move every day. I try and focus on weight-bearing exercises as well, whether it's push-ups or whether it's just, squats, really trying to be mindful of movement. But first and foremost, of course, sleep. Sleep, I think, is so underrated. And a lot of people think that we can sacrifice sleep and still be able to function. But lack of sleep has so many detrimental effects to our mental capacity, our cognitive capacity, as well as our physical capacity. So sleep is going to be a huge priority for me, and that will lead, I hope, to better health. Now, how am I going to really concentrate on my sleep? Because I'm on the road a lot of the time. It's probably about 90% of the time, I would say. This year, 2023, I'm going to focus on less travel. And as much as I love what I do, it does take a toll on your body. My mentor, Dr. Lynn Erickson, told me this, and she's told me this repeatedly about how travel and being on the road really takes a toll on your body, and to be really mindful. So 2023 is about me focusing on less travel, not to be on the road 90% of the time, maybe 50%, I think, would suffice. And for me to really not experience any chronic illness or pain, debilitating pain that I experienced last year, but to still connect in person with as many school partnerships as I can. So I hope that everybody has a healthy, happy, wonderful 2023. Think about what kind of word really resonates with you for this year. For me, it really is health in big capital letters. And I'm really looking forward to connecting with more people in person, but only 50% of the time. Okay, bye.